But my voice wasn't as strong. I found a note under your bed, my dad said softly. You remember? You wrote it together. Run away July 20th. Woods behind Jake's house. Take bikes and meet at creek. Never come back. He stared at me. He was going to take you from me. That was... My mouth went dry. 13 years washed over me all at once. A tide of forgotten details. We were kids. We were playing. We weren't actually going to... Maybe, my dad said. Maybe that time. Maybe you would have chickened out, but it wouldn't have stopped there. He was already in your head. He talked back to teacher. He stole. He lied. He pulled you into everything. His eyes shone with a feverish conviction. I saw the way he looked at you, like you were his, like I didn't exist, like I wasn't your father. The sirens cut closer. I could make out individual whoops now, the Doppler effect bending their sound against the walls. Tires screeched faintly on pavement above us. My dad's nostrils flared. Listen to me, Jake. I did what fathers do. I protected you. I removed the threat. His voice hardened. I put him where he couldn't reach you anymore. I looked back at Danny. He was staring up at my dad with an expression I didn't recognize. Not just fear, not just hate, something else. Something like recognition, like he'd heard this speech before 100 times. He shook his head slowly, eyes wide, tears tracking down his grimy cheeks. He pressed his palm flat against his chest, then pointed at me, then at my dad, then made a twisting motion near his temple. Crazy. He's crazy. My dad's gaze flicked to him. You don't get to manipulate him anymore, he said coldly. You had your chance. You almost succeeded. He took another step down. There were only 4 steps between us now, but I stopped you. I sacrificed everything for him. You didn't sacrifice, I whispered. You tortured him. His eyes narrowed. You have no idea what I've sacrificed. His voice dropped to a hoarse whisper. Do you think I wanted this? Do you think I wasn't terrified the first time? You think I didn't throw up every night for weeks? You think it was easy to lie to your mother? To sit next to her while she cried about the missing boy and pretend I hadn't done that? He looked genuinely hurt now, like I was the one betraying him. First time, I said. The hammer in his hand trembled. The sirens cut off abruptly. For a second, the world was eerily silent. No more wail. Just the hum of the basement light, the drip of some unseen leak, the ragged breaths of 3 people who'd run out of places to hide. Then, faintly, I heard car doors slam. Voices. Radio chatter. They're here, I said. My dad exhaled slowly, like he'd been waiting for this moment for a long time. Then we're out of time, he said. He moved. I barely saw it. One second he was on the steps, the next he was lunging, hammer arcing down toward my head. Pure instinct took over. I threw myself sideways, feeling the rush of air as the hammer missed my skull by inches and slammed into the concrete beside me with a deafening crack. Pain exploded in my arm, not from the hammer, but from the edge of the stairs as I hit them hard, tumbling down the last few steps and landing flat on my back. The knife skittered across the floor, clattering into the darkness. Jake! My dad roared. I scrambled on the slick concrete, fingers clawing at nothing. The floor was damp with something that smelled like bleach and old blood. Danny was suddenly in front of me, his hands under my shoulders, pulling, dragging, his thin arms shaking with effort. My dad came down the stairs in 3 long strides. Stop! He barked. Don't make me hurt you, Jake. Just stop. He swung the hammer down at Danny's back. I don't know where the scream came from. It tore out of my throat raw and animal as I lunged forward, grabbing the hammer handle with both hands mid-swing. The impact jolted up my arms, sending spikes of pain into my shoulders, but I held on. For a second we were locked there, father and son, both of us gripping the hammer between us, our faces inches apart. I love you, he grunted, pushing down with terrifying strength. I'm doing this for us. You don't get to say that. I hissed through clenched teeth. Not anymore. I twisted with everything I had. The hammer slipped from his grip. Momentum carried us both sideways. We slammed into the wall. His shoulder hit first. He grunted, momentarily stunned. Run! I yelled at Danny, but Danny didn't run. He moved past me, faster than I thought possible with his half-starved body. His fingers, red and raw, clawed at the floor until he found the knife I'd dropped. He closed his hand around the handle and turned back toward us. My dad saw the movement. Don't, he said sharply, eyes wide for the first time. Danny! Danny didn't hesitate. He launched himself at my dad with a sound I will hear in my nightmares for the rest of my life. A guttural, wordless roar, all the years of pain and fear and rage compressed into one inhuman noise. The knife flashed. My dad tried to step back, but his foot slipped on the damp concrete. The blade sank into his thigh just above the knee. He screamed, dropping the hammer as his leg buckled. Blood sprayed across the floor. Fuck! He shouted, grabbing for Danny, his fingers tangling in Danny's filthy hair. They crashed to the ground together.